In this proof, we want to prove triangle PQR is congruent to STR. And in these two triangles touch at point R. And what happens then when triangles typically touch at a point, they set up a situation where they have two straight lines that cross at that point, and they set up vertical angles here. And so we're going to use that concept as kind of a focal point of this proof. In addition, if we look at the given information here, we have the term bisect. And in this case, one segment bisects another segment. And again, if we pick up on these key words, the word bisect, that helps us with picking our justification here. So if we look at the things that mention bisector in them, segment bisector, perpendicular bisector, angle bisector, we're going to use one of those bisector statements. Since this deals with segments, we'll end up using the segment bisector statement, which is right here, definition of segment bisector. The first step in any proof is to state the given information, so I'm going to go ahead and paste that into the proof. And then let's go ahead and address this information first. So we have QT bisects PS, which means this segment cuts PS into two equal parts. So if PS has been cut into two equal parts, then we can say this long thing has this short part and this short part that are congruent. So we'll go ahead and say PR, segment PR, is congruent to segment SR. And the reason is that we are using a segment bisector to make that statement. And so we're going to reference the line that states that we do have a segment bisector there. That's line 2. In addition, then, we're going to go ahead and address the fact that these triangles share point R, and we have vertical angles set up here. And we know that vertical angles are congruent. So we're going to go ahead and make the congruent statement that angle QRP is congruent to angle QRP is congruent to TRS. And the order of the vertices is important. In this, the justification for this is definition of the vertical angles property. And now at this point, if we look at all the given information, we have this angle congruent to this angle, this side congruent to this side, and angle PQR congruent to angle STR. So we have a situation where we have angle, side, and that is enough to prove that these two triangles are congruent. So I'm going to go ahead and insert the congruence statement and select angle, side. And insert that into the proof. You saw that error pop up there, and the error says please select the lines using the drop-down menus in the right-hand column. So I have to justify this. So let's go after one of the angles. Let's go after angle PQR, and angle STR. That's this statement, so that's step 1. And then PR and SR, so PR and SR, that's statement 3. And then QRP and TRS. QRP and TRS, that's this statement right here. Which is statement 4. And then we can go ahead and submit this for grading.